Hi Capricorn, this is your love reading. This is for my Capricorns, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements, or if you have any other major Capricorn placement that you might resonate with. Please keep in mind that my readings cannot resonate for everybody, unfortunately, so only take what resonates and leave the rest. Let's go ahead and see what's going on for you guys when it comes to romantic love. Spirit guides, guardian angels, thank you so much for these messages in advance. What is currently going on with my Capricorn collective when it comes to romantic love? Please and thank you so much. All right, so we have the card at the bottom of the deck, Missed Opportunity. This card says, regret from former relationship. Don't run if it feels right. Risk of loss and communication is imperative. We also have two negative cards, and I hate to do negative readings, but I feel like this is past energy or fear that this is going to repeat in your life. So let's get into it. We have the card Destructive Habits. This says addictions to gambling, alcohol, or sex negatively impacting your relationships. And then we have toxic thinking and behavior. We also have relational abuse. This says notice the red flags that may be emotional, physical, sexual, financial in nature. Ask for help in a situation. However, again, I feel like this is past energy. If you guys are dealing with this now, I am so sorry that you're having to go through that. I do suggest leaving, not giving this person the benefit of the doubt ever. You deserve so much more. However, I do think for a lot of you, this is past energy. I feel like you once dealt with a narcissist, especially because in my past Capricorn readings about, I would say a year ago or so, we did have that energy prominent in your guys' connections, where you were dealing with somebody who was essentially abusive in one way or another. So I do feel like you guys have been, either reminded of that energy, or maybe you're feeling triggered from that energy. You could possibly be repeating a cycle. If that's the case, please notice the red flags as early as possible, because you don't want to repeat something that you could have essentially already learned from and then moved on to something better. So please keep that in mind. Know that you are worth more, you are lovable, and you are deserving of the most amazing love on this planet, okay? But like I said, I do feel like you guys are either fearing that this is going to come about. I also am hearing miscommunication of some sort. Just kind of like very fearful and very anxious, and this has to do with your own destructive habits and your own thinking process and patterns, and your fear of either abandonment, fear of getting hurt. You know what I'm talking about. I don't have to go into further detail with that, but let's get into the tarot so we can get more information and see what's really going on. So I don't want to talk out of my behind, if you know what I mean. All right, so let's see. What is the shared energies between Capricorn and the person that they're dealing with at this time? Wow, yeah, like I said, I definitely feel like that was past energy, not present energy, because we have some very, very good cards. All right, let's go ahead and talk about it. We do have the 10 of Pentacles. So this is shared energy, by the way. We have the 10 of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, the Sun, which is Leo energy. You could have a Leo placement or be dealing with somebody who has a Leo placement but doesn't have to be. And then we have the 9 of Swords. The 9 of Swords is anxious energy, negative thinking patterns, fearing the worst or expecting the worst, running away from a connection because of your past connections, basically letting the past get to you, which is what the energy I was getting with prior to this section, the love oracle, I definitely feel like you're either in a relationship that's getting too real for you, that it's scaring you, or you're not allowing a relationship to move forward because you're afraid. And rightfully so. If you have been through something that was abusive in any type of nature, that is something very, very hard to overcome. So don't be upset about it. Know that everybody goes through this, and with time you will overcome. But for now, I would say just kind of take things one day at a time, and I would definitely have a conversation about this with the person you're dealing with right now, because I do see here that this person loves you so, so much. So I would have an open conversation with this person, and just kind of tell them, you know, what you've been through, how you've been feeling, your anxieties, your fears. And I know that you might not want to open up like that to somebody, but I do feel like this person is worth it, just because the rest of the cards are so amazing. 10 of Pentacles energy. This tells me that you both see a future together. Sorry if the camera shakes. I try to focus it and it's shaking the whole camera, so I'm sorry. But this person definitely sees a future with you. They see you as somebody that they can potentially marry and have a family with. They also see you as somebody very reliable, very stable, very grounded. You could have a very good job, or they could have a very good job, or you both could have a very good job, where, you know, if you combined your finances, you both will have a very, ooh, they just said luxurious. I usually say comfortable lifestyle, but I just heard luxurious lifestyle. So both of you guys could have a lot of money, or one of you could have a lot of money. Regardless though, I do feel like this person is genuine. They want a future with you, and they're actually excited for this future with you. We also have the Ace of Cups, overflowing love. You feel the love, they feel the love. You both have these strong, deep feelings for one another, and you both want to give to one another. However, I feel like you may be reluctant to give that love to them, and also reluctant to receive that love from them. Like, there's a little bit of issue when I hold this card. It's like kind of a blockage, but regardless, there is a lot of love to be made between the two of you. And then lastly, we do have the Sun, which again is Leo energy. I feel like you guys make each other extremely happy. I feel like this is somebody who came into your life when things were not particularly good, and they came and kind of like gave you hope. They were like a light in, you know, your dark times. They're like somebody who was sent to you to make you happy again, make you feel joy again. And I am still feeling like you're reluctant to feel that. I feel like that energy of you're afraid to be happy, because every time you're happy, something gets taken from you. So if that's the case, I don't think that is what's going to happen with you and this person. I do feel like that is something that you need to work on and heal within, because those are potentially destructive habits and self-sabotaging habits. So I don't want you to sabotage something that can be potentially really good for you and make you really, really happy. Okay. How does Capricorn's person feel about them? How does Capricorn's person feel about them? Wow. We have the Six of Wands, the Fool, and the Two of Cups. The Fool is Gemini and Virgo energy, by the way. So let's go ahead and get into this. Six of Wands. This person's very proud of you. Like I said, you could make really good money. You could be a boss of some sort. You could also be very popular, whether it's in your town or at your workplace or on social media, something like that. You could have like a lot of eyes on you. Whatever the case is, the person that you're dealing with is very proud of you, or how do I explain it? It's like they want to show you off. Like, they're just extremely proud of you. They also find you extremely attractive. It's giving, I want to show you off. Like, literally, this person wants to show you off. Like, they could even put you on a pedestal. So they may not know that you're feeling these like anxious energy or anxious thoughts. They may not know that you're struggling behind the scenes, because I feel like they put you on this like pedestal. And that also could be something that stresses you out because you don't want to like disappoint them. But if you tell them, you wouldn't be disappointing them at all because they love you so much. And it's clear. 2 of Cups. They want to give to you. They want balance in this connection. If they knew that you needed to heal, they would be by your side 100%. Like, they are somebody who wants to help you in any way that they can, especially emotionally wise. Like, they want to give you emotional stability and fulfillment. They want to, they just want to make you happy in whatever way that they possibly can. Like, they would literally move mountains for you or do anything for you, is what I'm hearing. So much love within them. Wow, this is a beautiful energy. Then we have the Fool. Again, Gemini and Virgo energy. This is somebody who wants to take that leap of faith with you. They are literally falling in love with you right now. Like, as I speak, they are falling hard for you. They have already taken that leap. Like, they're ready for a new beginning with you. They're ready for all of it. Everything that it entails. They're like ready. I'm hearing, I'm ready for this journey. Wherever it takes us, I'm down. Like, this person is, wow. Amazing, amazing energy. How is Capricorn feeling about their person? Oh. All right. So we have the 10 of Cups, the Devil, and I'm not surprised. This actually came out in your guys' pre-shuffle, and I was like, yay, Capricorn energy is here. I thought that was like spirit letting me know that I grabbed onto your energies, but I didn't think it was going to be like prominent in your reading. But now that it is, I'm like not surprised, if that makes sense. Okay. Let's get into this. So 10 of Cups energy and Ace of Pentacles energy. I'm going to show you all these cards. Let's talk about this first. Okay, so you are also ready for a new beginning with this person. You definitely see a future with them. You see them as potentially being your happily ever after, but that's what freaks you out. You may have been disconnected to your emotions in the past, and you may feel like, oh crap, I'm no longer disconnected. I feel really deeply, and this is gonna F me up if this ends. I get so much fear from this, but deep down you want that commitment, you want that engagement, you want that marriage, you want to move in together, you want a family, like everything that you've ever wanted. And whether you say that is not something that I dream of, but like part of you has dreamt of having this happily ever after. Maybe it wasn't at the forefront of your life, but it has been there, and now you have the opportunity to obtain this. And I think it's scaring you because part of you doesn't want to feel hopeful. Part of you just wants to like run away and self-sabotage and not deal with this energy, but you love them. Like, whether you can admit it or not, as much as you push it away, I feel like this person is really good for you. But now let's talk about, actually I already kind of talked about it, but let's talk about the Devil and the 9 of Swords. Of course, the Devil is Capricorn energy. This is your energy. You could be dealing with another Capricorn, but doesn't have to be. Okay. The Devil is destructive habits. It's the same card as destructive habits. This is about toxic thinking patterns, negative behavioral patterns, self-sabotaging, overthinking, anxiety, depression, control. A lot of just literally destructive habits. And I feel like you are sitting strong in that energy, and that's not somewhere that you want to be. However, you don't know how to brush it away. Especially with the 9 of Swords here, it tells me that you don't want to feel like this. You don't want to think like this. You want to allow happiness to come in for you. But for some reason, you're having an extremely hard time. And I do think that a conversation about this could be very helpful. I think you do need to try and be open with your partner about it before you self-sabotage something, because again, there's so much love coming from them, and they are so willing to help you and be there for you and stick by you. You know what I mean? You could also be losing sleep about this, just feeling very anxious about what's to come, very fearful about an ending coming. And I don't, like I said, I don't think that there's an ending coming. That is just essentially something that you're needing to heal. And again, that will happen in time. So don't beat yourself up about it, but also don't make any irrational decisions either. If you and your person get into an argument, don't take that as your ticket to run away. You know what I mean? Just take some time to think about things and really understand why you're feeling the way you're feeling, especially if you're like overreactive or triggered about anything. Try to see where that stems from and see if it actually stems from the person you're dating or if it's from the past being triggered. But yeah, let me go ahead and get into the future of this connection. What is coming for the future of this connection for Capricorn and their person? What is coming for the future of this connection for Capricorn? And keep in mind that this I was gonna say if something negative comes, that this doesn't have to, oh my god, I can't even think straight. The future of your connection is not set in stone, is what I'm saying. So if you see anything negative that you don't like, you can overcome and kind of, what is the word I'm thinking? Like you can avoid, that's the word. You can avoid any negativity. But yeah, let me go ahead and get into it. So the future of your connection, we have the 10 of Pentacles, the 4 of Cups, and the 2 of Swords. This is very similar. It's so strange. Very similar to the Virgo reading. I know that Virgos were kind of going through it, so you could have a Virgo placement. If you do, you may resonate with the Virgo reading, because I'm going to tell you guys kind of the same thing. The future of your connection, I feel like this is you and your partner's energy, but then I feel like both of this is just your energy to come. It has a lot to do with healing, a lot to do with kind of like rearranging your thinking process, patterns, all of your destructive habits, everything we've already talked about. But let me go ahead and get into it. Sorry. So we have the 10 of Pentacles. I do feel like you and this person have the potential to go all the way. I do feel like this is somebody who is potentially good for you, as long as they're not being disrespectful or anything of that sort. I never want you to stay with somebody who is a cheater, a liar, an abuser, or anything like that. The collective that I'm talking to is dealing with somebody who doesn't have those negative traits within them. Somebody who is actually sincerely genuine and loving and caring. This is not somebody who makes you cry, who or intentionally makes you cry. You know what I mean? This is not somebody who has been lying to you or talking to other people behind your back or anything like that. I just want to make that clear. So if you are dealing with somebody who is overall genuinely a good person, I do feel like you guys are headed in the direction of marriage and long-term happiness and an abundant lifestyle and family and the happily ever after. However, we have the 4 of Cups and the 2 of Swords. This tells me that you're still working on being a more positive type person. You're still working on being a more positive type person. The 4 of Cups is all about thinking the grass is greener on the other side, not accepting offers because you're not feeling good enough, that type of thing. I feel like that is something that you need to overcome. And until you can overcome that energy, you're going to be in this 2 of Swords energy. You're going to feel stuck. You're going to feel like you can't move forward. But I do feel like eventually you will be able to move forward. However, again, I feel like there needs to be some type of communication about how you're feeling with you and the person you're dating now, because I don't want you again to self-sabotage that connection. So I feel like open communication can go a long way, and it'll actually give you even more time to kind of heal and figure out your own, behavior patterns and opening up your heart chakra again and letting your guard down, that type of energy. Now I'm going to see some messages. I'm going to get some messages from your person, what they would want to tell you. What does this person want to say to Capricorn? What does this person want to say to Capricorn? What does this person want to say to Capricorn? Can I have one more card, please? Thank you. At the bottom of the deck, we have the card, I'm yours. We have, something is holding me back from this connection, but I actually think it's you. And I don't mean that in a negative way. I just mean, like, I feel like you're very guarded and they can sense that. And I don't know if they realize it's because of that guardedness, but I think that is something that's causing a blockage between the two of you. We have the card, I miss you. We have the card, let's grow together. Definitely they see a future with you. And then we have the card of I love your body. And this is sexual energy. So a lot of physical attraction. They're just very physically attracted to you. They find you so beautiful or handsome, even sexy, you know, that type of energy. So love that. But yeah, that is it for this reading. If it resonated, feel free to let me know in the comments down below. Consider liking and subscribing if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. I love your support. I love you so, so much. And I can't thank you enough. I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye.